Do you want to understand what went wrong with your past, improve your present, or be better prepared for your future relationships? Have you ever wondered whether you are really right for each other before, during, or even after your relationship? Have you been frustrated that you don't seem to be listened to or understood by your partner for much of the time, even concerning simple matters? Do you want more from your relationship but are not sure how to achieve it or communicate it? The unfortunate reality is that most relationships have great difficulties and often end with each being at least tainted or a little disillusioned, if not subject to great pain and heartbreak, adversely affecting every aspect of life. Of course, this is even worse when children are involved. This pain can last for years, if not decades, and often people take their pain and their issues into new relationships, many compounding the damage with each failed relationship, often feeling victimized by the whole experience. There's nothing like the pain of a relationship breakup, especially if you really like or love your partner or ex and invested a lot in it emotionally. Many are either avoiding relationships by throwing themselves into their work, parenting, hobbies, or other commitments. Some are entering into a series of casual relationships without commitment in order to have a good time. In both cases, they are far from being fulfilled. Some people want the love, company, and satisfaction of a fulfilling relationship but are burdened by their previous experiences, appreciate how competitive the market is, have little time, and are fearful that they don't go through the degree of pain that they were subject to before or that they witnessed their close ones going through. Men and women entering relationships do not have to be subject to much of this unnecessary pain. The truth is that most of us were not really taught about relationships by those qualified to teach. We generally learnt more from observation of our small circle and environment, from the television, movies, and other means that were often sharing an illusion with us. We didn't learn in a manner that was in sync with our personality, characteristics, and values, but that of others. As a result, many of us have had a hit and miss relationship history. Well over 50% of relationships break up before the stage of marriage, and nearly 50% of marriages end in divorce. I am Super You Success Coach Kevin Linden. I have a diverse professional, qualified and experienced background as a performance coach, life coach and strength coach, a counselor, a principal, teacher and educator, a chartered certified accountant. 2 minor incidents had a major impact on my life. Firstly, I heard Attila Shabazz, the daughter of assassinated human rights fighter Malcolm X, say that when she came of age, she had to read and listen to her father's work, given at home he was just dad. Secondly, whilst studying a life coaching course, my tutor said, "Thank you for your brutal honesty, saying that the only artistic ability that you have is in your martial arts. I disagree. I see art in your work, and I really look forward to your submissions each month." These 2 incidents led me to dedicating over 8 years to writing a significant work, collectively known as the Super You Series Complete Elite Success System, for my children, as an insurance policy, so should anything happen to me and I wasn't around, my children would have a body of work to study and learn from, so that they would not have to go through the unnecessary pain or try to reinvent the wheel needlessly. My latest book, Are We Right for Each Other? The Essential Guide to Understanding Your Past, Improving Your Present, and Being Better Prepared for Your Future Relationships is essential reading. It should be in your library. It does just as the title suggests. It came as a result of several people as part of their consultation wanting clarification on what was happening in their relationships and why. It also came as a result of my training and research, my observations, my clients' experiences, and the questions that were reoccurring for them and other people who were suffering in their past and present relationships. Also, my internal self, my current and previous relationships. In Are We Right for Each Other? To begin with, you will learn how to avoid many emotionally painful scenarios and enjoy the pleasure of your relationship. How to better understand your partner. How to become a better friend of your partner. How to communicate better and be better understood by your partner. How to become more valuable in the marketplace and to your partner. Many things that may have happened in past relationships that you were possibly unaware of as you did not have this knowledge. How to be better prepared for future relationships, and certainly much, much more. That's not all either. This is definitely not just a book. This is a major investment at a minor price into your life and the lives of those close to you. The thing is, unlike other investments, dividends will be paid once you start reading the book. Furthermore, there is a complimentary 12-week course attached. You will be given access to the online workbook on a piecemeal basis to go through at your leisure. This is particularly geared towards male-female relationships. Virtually everyone who's been in such a relationship, is in such a relationship, or intends to be in such a relationship definitely needs this book. Those who don't make this investment are likely to suffer, in many cases further suffer unnecessarily. For some, this will admittedly lead to the much needed closure. For others, they will understand what transpired in their relationships. Others will know how to improve their present relationships, whilst others will be better prepared for future relationships. Some would put forward that every teenager, once they've finished their high school exams or GCSEs, should have access to this information too, so that they may avoid the unnecessary pain and heartbreak that they are likely to suffer without it. I know that there are many other things that should be shared with them, but given that sex education is now being started in primary schools, we'd be surprised what the children are getting up to nowadays with porn easily accessible on their mobiles and their computers. I digress. As a testament to Are We Right for Each Other, that many expect to be a bestseller, not one but two award-winning authors have written the forewords. You really have some excellent information in there. Les Brown. Truly keys of wisdom for having a great relationship. Valerie Campbell. I expect this to be a worldwide best-selling book. It is authentic, thorough, inspiring and well written. Being the person I know Kevin to be, he makes it absolutely clear in this book on what's his knowledge and what he has learnt from other people. I thought to myself when reading the draft copy, wow, why read 5 books when you can just read this one instead? The amount of work that is behind this book is evident. With Kevin, what you see is what you get. Likewise, with what you will read in this book, you'll see what I mean. You know that anyone who's been in a relationship or is in one or intends to go into one, this book is a must for you. It is certainly the essential guide that you can almost use like a sat-nav to take you to where you want to go. This book is guaranteed to change your life for the better. For some, this will be quite a journey in terms of understanding, self-discovery, and possibly for others, even healing. This jewel of a book is undoubtedly written with your wants in mind. C.V. Pillay. I spent the weekend listening to your audio programs, and I like it even more than the first time. And I truly loved the information the first time I heard it. You're incredible. The way you communicate with your audience really holds them onto every word, and the information you share with us is invaluable. I recommend your programs to everyone. Keep up the great work. Chris Townsend. I just finished listening to your CDs and thought they were excellent. Your wisdom is simply incredible. Faye Blake. The ripple effect of this storehouse of information will be felt for generations present and future. There has certainly been a paradigm shift in my consciousness, and the revelations are life transforming. I certainly have a second chance to make a first impression with the principles and action steps provided. Continue to walk in light, love, and peace. And thank you again for sharing yourself in such a consciousness-raising awareness. Reverend Ina Grayson Thomas. When I first read a few insights, I was like, here we go again. Have I not read similar insights? But I pushed on, and wow, no library of spiritually enlightening materials will be complete without this program. Kevin's insights into the true essence of love and our potential to evolve into fully loving beings is revolutionary. Yes, I said it. For anyone willing to take a risk, this program will be an excellent guide for healing past spiritual abuse, becoming reacquainted to a personal spirit guide or spiritual guide, and rediscovering the divine self within. Chipo Unigwe. If you see this program as just another self-help tool, then you've already missed the point. Women have been crying out for this book, and men had no idea they needed it so badly. This is long overdue and could yet be the saving of us all. Stephanie Yoroth. Kevin Linden has revealed information from the core of his being so that the body at rest will not remain at rest, but will be disturbed and stimulated to attain transformation in mind, body, spirits, and affairs to the extent that he or she acts now and applies the Super You series to their lives. Reverend Vernon C. Thomas. Kevin touches on topics that many people will shy away from or even run away from. Not Kevin. He bears his thoughts, black ink on white paper for all to read, agree, disagree, or be indifferent about. He tackles a wide range of issues relevant for both youth and adults alike, and therefore his subjects would resonate with the majority of us. Subjects that maybe we would prefer to leave locked away in a secret room. His insights provide a holistic approach encompassing the mental, spiritual, as well as the physical. Whoever you are, at whatever stage you are in your life, Kevin's insights will certainly give you food for thought. Be prepared to be inspired, challenged, and even shocked perhaps. The Super You series provides invaluable insights and jewels for thoughts. Don't be a victim to events. In fact, no one is a victim to anything. We just choose to be so. Don't be imprisoned by your past and even your present. Leave your prejudices and preset mind behind. Open your mind and be prepared to dive into a sea of potential opportunities that the Super You series brings to you. Marianne Razé. The Super You series offers insights from a contemporary mind, coupled with a shorthand method of tasters from many of the great thinkers of our modern time and past masters. In an interesting twist, the challenge here is to find comfort in the answers to one's immediate and pressing issues, again on a variety of levels depending on your personal perceptions and life experience, yet be pushed to consider the new horizons opened up as possibilities for personal growth and development, ironically posing yet more questions to keep the momentum of an inquisitive mind stimulated. Everything happens in place at the precise time as it is always meant to be. Always. Your search for expansion has brought you here. The next logical step would be to remain open-minded and let your collection of pearls of wisdom continue. J.C. O'Dwyer. I thank you, Kevin, for putting that Super You series together. There are lots of people like myself that needs to hear it in order to make them feel relieved and open them up to take action in their lives. There are people just waiting for something to happen in their lives. I feel that this is a message that people need to help them in making that first step. I felt emotional and great at the same time. It has made me now take massive action. Thank you, Harold Bradnock. Through his book, Are We Right for Each Other?, Kevin offers new insights about the dynamics of men and women as individuals and the challenges faced when men and women pair up together. This book will enable readers to identify where they've been going wrong in their relationships whilst providing practical insights on what it will take to create healthier choices and more harmonious relationships with their existing or future mate. Whilst reading this book, it became very clear as to how I contributed to the deterioration of past relationships. With this newfound information, I'm better equipped to handle my relationships differently. What readers will take away from reading Kevin Linden's book is the more you work on healing yourself, the better able you will be to select an ideal mate. Sandra Jarvis. We provided a very bold guarantee that very few authors are willing to offer. If as a result of going through Are We Right for Each Other and going through the complimentary online workbook, you do not learn anything about yourself and or how to gain a better understanding of your past and or how to improve your present relationship and or how to be better prepared for your future relationships, once you provide proof of purchase, you will receive a full refund, no questions asked. You may wonder whether we are not concerned about scammers or people who lack integrity. The great thing is that we know what we're offering. The law of karma is always in effect. Those who lack integrity and are scammers will reap what they sow multiplied. Their action will speak volumes in the universe, which will respond accordingly. The investment bronze relationship investment offer for Are We Right for Each Other includes access to the complimentary 12-week workbook course and is only $19.99, including postage and packaging. The value that you will receive once learnt and applied will be undoubtedly life-changing, pain-avoiding, and pleasure-attaining for you. Admittedly, not everyone likes to or makes time to read, but virtually everyone needs this information, as you should realize now. So, the silver relationship investment offer includes all that's in the bronze relationship offer and a 12 CD set, including the access to the complimentary 12-week workbook course. That includes postage and packaging. For the gold relationship investment offer, it includes everything in the silver investment offer and also the secrets of a woman, how she wants her man to treat her. The alphabet of love, 26 essential lessons for a long-lasting relationship. Why am I in this situation of being a single parent? Now, the secrets of a woman, how she wants to be treated by a man. I was away on a so-called paradise island when several women approached me. Some had been introduced, but most of the others hadn't been. I wondered whether I had relationship counselor written on my forehead, given that I wasn't there to work in a coaching capacity. Literally, On the delayed playing back, I used the 15 hours to start to write the program, The Secrets of a Woman, How She Wants to Be Treated by Her Man, primarily to answer the questions that the women wanted answering, whilst communicating to men what their women want. Why am I in this situation of being a single parent? Kevin, it's great that you put together the Super You series, but what we need is a program. Why do fathers abandon their kids? That's what we need. You may not be the person to do it, as you are with your children and love your children, but that's what we need, said a very frustrated woman. You'll get it in a month, I said. About a month later, she gave me feedback. Kevin, thank you so much for that program. It has changed my life and allowed me to get on with my life once and for all. The Alphabet of Love, 26 Essential Lessons for a Long-Lasting Relationship. This came about as a result of many guests at a wedding where I was best man, requesting that I document my speech as they were so impressed with the content but weren't able to take notes. All of this for the investment of only £247, including postage and packaging. Now, the Platinum Relationship Investment offer has the same as the Gold, but also how to attain significance despite being perfectly imperfect. Though this unique general premium personal development product does address relationships, it's great for all aspects of your life. It's one thing becoming great, another thing becoming significant. We all need to become significant in terms of not only our partners, but all our loved ones, our jobs, professions, businesses, and all aspects of our lives. How to become a great parent despite being perfectly imperfect. This is a unique premium personal development program that was endorsed by one of the world's foremost parenting experts, the late great Dr. Marilyn Steele. This program is very likely to change your views considerably. Relationships are one thing, whilst being a parent or parents, the dynamics certainly change. Most of us are not taught parenting. We learn it on the job with our preconceptions and perceptions, often making unnecessary mistakes along the way. Why 2 books? You may wish to know why we offer 2 books as part of some of these packages. Some people, during or after reading it, often want to give a copy to their partner or even ex, friend or family member, adolescents or adult child. All this for the investment of just £997, including postage and packaging. We don't know which package is best for you, but you certainly do. Don't procrastinate, as you'll either have successful results or excuses. The justification of any of your excuses ends right here and right now. Invest immediately by clicking on the appropriate button for your needs below this presentation. Remember, you have an unprecedented, rock-solid guarantee. This will pay you dividends once you start reading and or listening to it and putting it into practice, all that relates to your situation. This is about you and your loved ones, avoiding future pain and enjoying the pleasure of your relationships and your future. There's nothing like being understood. Understanding what has transpired. The ability to enjoy closure of past relationships and improve your current relationship, and being better prepared for your future relationship or future relationships. Invest in yourself and your present or future relationship right now. Click the link below right now to make better sense of your past, present, and future life.